Every crime tells a story, but not everyone can read it. A single fingerprint or a single strand of hair, even a tiny dust particle can make the difference between freedom and prison. Welcome to Forensic Unlocked. Today, we are going to learn about basics of forensic science. What is it? Why is it matters and how it makes the difference in justice system. Let us start with basic definition of forensic science. What is forensic science and what are its history? Why is it important? How it's play a crucial role in justice, branches of forensic science and real life impact. So let's start with definition of forensic science. It is an application of scientific principle and methods which are used in legal matter. Legal matter means criminal cases which can be homicides, which can be suicide. Homicide in general term is known as murder. We also call it as murder and homicide. It involves collection, analysis, interpretation of evidences for civil or criminal investigation. It is an multidisciplinary subject, means it includes basic biology, basic chemistry, basic physics to solve criminal cases. It includes DNA analysis, fingerprint, ballistics, toxicology, and anthropometry. Anthropometry, anthropology, ballistics, these are individual topics and we will study these topics individually in our further lectures. So let's give a quick tour to history. Let's start with 19th century. In 19th century, we have Bertillon's sister, anthropometry, introduced by Alphonse Bertillon, which used body measurement to identify criminal, which is replaced by fingerprinting by Sir Francis Galton, who is known as father of fingerprinting. He proved that fingerprints are unique and permanent to individual and are globally accepted by 20th century. Later, a very important discovery was done by James Marsh in 1836 in forensic toxicology by giving an arsenic detection test. Let's move on to 20th century in which establishment of lab occur. First lab was established by Edward Lockhart in 1910 and he gave basic principle of exchange in which we states when two objects come into contact, they always exchange some amount of material with each other, leaving trace evidences. The next is forensic pathology, in which we use autopsies. Autopsies are very crucial for determining cause of death, homicide in cases. The next is ballistics, which was given by Calvin Goddard. He is also known as father of ballistic, in which we study about firearms, bullets, and weapons. The next discoveries occur in modern era, in which DNA profiling was developed by Alex Zafre in 1980, and it is a revolutionary discovery involving solving traces, identification of DNA, all these occur in DNA profiling. Digital forensics, it involves crimes related to computer, smartphones and cyber attack. The next is forensic imagining, in which we uses forensic imagining and virtual autopsies. Virtual autopsies are nowadays emerging for uh, understanding research and are used CT scan, MRI for non-invasive examination of blood. The next is branches of forensic science. Forensic science is an interdisciplinary subject in which we used and involve different subjects. It is not a single subject. We use biology, in which we deal with DNA, blood, semen, to analyze biological fluids, to analyze the evidences. chemistry, in which we use organic substance like carbon, in which we use inorganic substances like phosphate and some type of glass materials, some type of fibers. We will deal with these types of evidences in forensic chemistry. The next is physics, in which we deal with blood splatter, pattern of blood, trajectory, speed. All these things are studied under physics. Geology, in geology we generally deals with soil, mineral present on earth. The next is mathematics, in which we deals with probability, ratio, all these collision theories like car accidents, these are deals under physics and mathematics. Then next is social studies, general like career, critical thinking, languages like communication, written, oral, technical, reading skills. All these are also present in forensic science. Physical, matching, engineering, odontology. Odontology is an important branch of forensic science, in which we deals with teeth, bite mark, lip print, age estimation using skeleton or body parts, toxicology, in which we deals with drug, poisons, alcohol, forensic pathology are used to understand the cause of death, which can be homicide, suicide. So these are the basic branches of forensic science. We will study each of the branch individually in our upcoming lectures. Why we study it today? Why we are studying forensics? Because crimes are increasing day by day, they are becoming sophisticated, and criminals are also becoming advanced. As criminals are becoming advanced, so we have to improve our forensics, improve our technologies, improve our techniques, and to identify criminals, to identify innocent, and prove that it is false accusations, to give court a solid evidence which cannot be easily denied, to solve cold cases, because without forensics, justice would be blind. So, what's real life impact of forensic science? Forensic science has transformed how we investigate crime with tools like DNA analysis, fingerprinting, and identification of suspect, reconstruction of crime scene, timeline, and identification of innocent. These are all important part of forensic science. Beyond law enforcement, forensic science are used biometrics, digital security, which can be helpful in public health crisis, promoting security, human error, and checking evidences. So, to warm up our lecture, let's recall what we have studied in our PPT. We have completed the basic definition of forensic science, the history of forensic science, how it has emerged in 19th century, 20th century, and what are the modern advances. These are the very limited resources. There are so many advances in forensic science. The next is branches of forensic science, which the most important branches are biology, chemistry, physics, for pathology, toxicology, odontology, digital forensics, cyber security, network security. These we will deal in our lectures. Why it is important today to identify crimes, what are its real life impact. Forensic science began because people demanded justice, and today it's one of the biggest and powerful tools to uncover the truth. If you found this video fascinating, like, share and subscribe our channel Forensic Unlocked, because here we will tell how evidence speaks.